fans in the crowd, I believe overheated. So we're taking care of that at the moment. And you may have also noticed that our system crashed on us for a short time there. So as we work through these things, we will probably just stay offline for a bit, or not offline, but at least off the headphones for a little bit until both teams come back out and we can resume action. But it'll probably be, I don't know, 5 minutes or so before that happens, 5-10 minutes. But we'll get back to you as soon as we can. As I said during the girls game, we will host Wapsie Valley Warriors, coached by longtime coach Marty McCowan, friend of probably both of ours. We've both known Marty for years. He's a heck of a guy. Fiery personality. You love him or you hate him. I happen to love the guy. But he's bringing his team over from Wapsie Valley on Thursday, so that'll be the Jayhawks' last game before the holiday break. And that will also be our last Jayhawk Sports Network broadcast before the holiday break. So we look forward to either having you in the house, which would be our number one choice, or if you can't make it in, definitely check us out on Facebook or on local channel 1 to see that.
Last time I thought I saw Wapsie's ranked 6, or they're in the top 10.
Yeah, something like that.
1A. So
yeah.
Undefeated right now.
Yep, and Wapsie Valley they are in our Nickel East district, but they're 1A. We're 2A, and then we've got some teams like AP, for example. AP's 3A?
2A.
They're 2A as well.
Us, them, AP, and Dyke, and us, I think they're all 2A.
Oh, right, and then everybody else is
1A.
Okay, that's right. So here we are. We're firing back up with the action, see if the Jayhawks can kind of switch things around, get back in this game, down 10 points to start the second half, but let's see if we can narrow that up here. Cade Nolan with the shot, the three-point shot, no good. Still in that 2-3 zone on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of a boxing. No, man-to-man. I'm completely wrong.
They're a little bit.
It's that same
backside,
play?
Yeah, same backside right there. You saw in the girls' game, we gave that backside, no backside help. And the McFadden kid was there for the wide open layup on the backside. Cade Nolan with a nice little drive.
Ooh.
Little block.
McFadden, he's putting on a show right now, isn't he?
He's a senior right now, so he's.
I'd still like to see Joey take it to the rack a little bit more. And there's Cade with a nice little jumper.
You got to get some defensive stops right here. Down 12. You got to get a stop here, and you need to get a score. You need to get good shots.
Bosco just doing a really nice job of moving the ball around, hitting those cutters.
And McFadden is doing a really good job moving without the basketball right now. He's making all his scores, not dribbling the ball off of nice passes and just cuts.
Shoot the front end of a two-shot foul here, and he will get that to bring them to 40 points. And the second one as well.
The thing about Bosco right now, they're scoring these many points, and they're not even putting that much defensive pressure on us bringing the ball up right now. Usually you see a team put a little bit more defensive pressure on full court.
Yeah.
But they don't have to exert that much effort right now. Well,
it was just a out of control
Out of
play
control
by
play there.
Combs there.
Yeah. Well, too easy right there.
Yeah.
Another thing, backside right there, where we're standing straight up on defense and we're letting them catch the ball right there. We're not coming off to a good start right now in the second half.
Moore with a long shot, and that's just not even a.
No.
That's not the shot you want in that position. Travel.
It looks like Joe's bringing some subs in. Maybe to get a spark here. Maybe pick up the pressure a little bit. Defensive end right now. We need to do something. We need to get a little jump start. Maybe Cole Van Brocken get some steals. Hopefully Cooper Fielding can get going on the offensive end right now.
Even Youngblood down low, he played some nice ball this year. He hasn't been particularly effective tonight, and as
Josh
I say
Johnson
that,
comes in right there.
He puts one in the hoop for us.
Yeah. There again, Baltimore right there, a little high-low game. The center's coming right down on the left side, a little high-low.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of drawing the defense over, get double teams, and they find the open guy cutting through the lane.
Yeah.
It's really just kind of fundamental basketball they're playing right now.
Cooper might have got away with a little bit of a little travel right there. Moved his pivot foot a little bit.
There's Youngblood, quick 4 points
Johnson.
to start the Johnson.
His mom was a Youngblood,
yeah.
though.
I called him Youngblood twice, didn't I?
I let it go because I was mom's a Youngblood, so we'll let it go. 14 lead. I mean, they've gotten up 4 points on us. We've gotten the ball, and we just got to get some defensive stops. We got to crank up the defense here on this. You know, you don't want to get out down too much going, especially in the fourth quarter. You want to get that lead so that we can start making some more defensive stops and start scoring some more hoops.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be threes either. You just got to get defensive stops, and you just got to get a bucket.
Yeah. Well, we've had our best luck is getting the ball inside. We haven't been able to convert every shot we've got in there, but
like I said, if we were able to convert some of those in the first half, it'd have been a lot. I don't think it'd have been a 10-point Bosco lead. It might have been tied, or we might have been close to being up a couple. Same thing again on the other side.
He's a
Fadden cutting right off that high post, right there, coming right at the top of the lane and catching the ball and going right away up there.
That McFadden's a leaper, isn't he?
He is.
He gets up there.
Because he's the one. Did he almost dunk it in the first half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that him or Nye? It was
I
one
think
of those
it might have
two.
been Nye.
Yeah. Either or.
Either or, yeah.
I've seen McFadden playing above the rim twice
Yeah.
now, where I thought, man, I'm not so sure he couldn't have just slammed that down.
Yeah. Josh Johnson there, he had the step. Need to come to jump stop and go up with that, rather slid his, came there, got out of control a little bit, and got called for the travel.
Yep. Watch Cutter.
You got to play him a little stronger than that, Josh. He gave up on that little play right there. He's got to bite him up a little bit more right there. Got to be a little bit tougher. Kind of gave him an easy one right there.
Yeah. Although that Clayton, he's a big body to probably try to move around down there.
Yeah. He's a senior too. Yeah.
Yeah, we can say what we want about Jesup's potential deficiencies in the game tonight, but
Bosco's played really well.
They played well, and they've got a lot of talent out there.
They do.
I mean, it's not that these guys are just playing out of their minds here tonight. These guys are good players.
These guys are going to be able to make with their conference, be able to run in their conference for a title probably.
Yep.
And then make a strong postseason run.
Yep. Cale Tenold into the game for the Dons. I believe that's the first time we've seen Cale tonight.
There, boy, Joey. Joey got around right there. He got him there. Gotta shoot that, Cooper.
Yep. Got. Ooh, man, I thought he had it.
Almost. That's a good shot. He pulled the trigger right away. That's a good shot. Cooper Fielding's got to take that shot. Hopefully he starts knocking it down.
I don't know. That was pretty good defense, Jason. I don't know what else you do there.
The only thing is Joe's got to maybe get in front of him, but then he's got to worry about the backside help out there. So I think that puts Joey with 2 fouls, and I think that gives him, McFadden, I think his 19th point. Yeah, so he's probably got double rebounds too, so he's on for a double-double right now.
Yeah. Brett back into the game. Cole Van Broecklyn will take a seat. There's just not much going here for the Jayhawks right now.
No, Bosco, like you said, they've played very well, and we've kind of haven't risen to the occasion yet.
No.
Down 19 with 3 minutes left. Got the roll.
There you go, got the roll.
Good defense.
Nice block. Now, if you're going to save the ball underneath the other team's court, that's really the way to do it.
Yep.
Get
it
out.
Down the other end. I think that's Johnson's 3rd foul, maybe.
Yeah, he's just.
4th?
I thought 4th. Yeah, he had 2 in the first, and he got a quick one there in the.
Yeah. Kind of got out of position right there, and kind of got him right in the elbow. Got Jack Kelly right in the elbow.
Kelly's not a kid that's going to miss too many free throws either.
No.
So there's McCombs and Moore back into the game for. Who do we see come out?
Johnson and Fielding.
Yeah, Johnson and Fielding. McCombs drives looking for the score. Get in there. Nope.
Still a little flat.
No,
Bosco's playing really good.
Don't do that.
Now you just compound right there.
Yep.
That's right there. Back in the day, you do that in practice, that'd be a sprint.
Yep.
You missed the shot, and you just added to it by making a stupid foul. Well, you had no shot of getting a steal or anything.
Yeah, no, and you do it right there in front of the ref. They're going to call it every time.
Right at half court, too, so the ball, they're not even – that's a walk.
That's a travel. How do you not call that?
Well, he gave us the ball right there, but, yeah, that was – we got to get a little bit more sense of urgency on offense, I think. There we go.
There you go.
Get in there. Landon's got, LB is the 11th point, I think, should be. He's got 0 fouls. And we've gotten right into the lane. He's gotten that shot all night long. He just in the first half, we didn't quite finish, which has been kind of his Achilles heel all year.
Yeah.
He's getting the ball right in there. And like you said earlier, he's a sophomore, so there's a lot of area to improve.
Can't get the second, but.
Nope.
Get back.
Well, that's right there where you.
Knew that was coming at some point, right?
And that's what happened to Landon right there. He just kind of took a play off.
Boy.
That's classic textbook. You sprint back, you turn right there. You never take a play off, and that's what happens. You get beat by the other end with the dunk.
So Van Broecklyn back into the game for McCombs. Man, I'll be honest, Jason. I don't care which side the dunk's coming from. I like to see a dunk.
Oh yeah, especially right there. You get
we don't see too many of them.
No.
There's McFadden again. The boy's having a game.
No, that was that Kale kid that
Kale.
just checked in. So yeah, he comes in, he hits his. He's got 5 points. Nolan for 3.
Nolan trying to do what he can to keep us in it here. He's about about the only offense we've had here as of late.
I'd like to see what Bosco is shooting for a percentage, because they've got to be like what our girls were in the first half.
Yeah, 3. Just calm down. Get it to your point, Gary.
You got to attack the rim, Joe. Go at him. There we go. Go right at him. You got to get yourself.
Go right up.
You got to go right at him. You don't. Right there, he hesitated. He went off to the side. Go right at him. You're going to shoot. You're going to either make it or you're going to get fouled.
Go.
You got 10.
Just everybody's hesitating here.
No, we're just. Good pass. Is getting in a.
Got it. There we go. 42-57, I think.
Should be, yeah, we're down 15 going in the fourth quarter. We really have, besides Josh Johnson, that's the only one, he has 4 fouls. Everybody else, we still have 2 fouls to give before we go on the 1-on-1, so we can probably crank up the defensive pressure a little bit.
Yeah, near the end, they're kind of after that dunk. I don't know if that lit a little fire under us, but I feel like that was maybe the best ball we played in those final minute. Wasn't incredibly special basketball, but it was better than what we've seen most of this game. So, yeah, I thought maybe Bosco would slow down a little bit in the second half. You know what I said in the first half about it's hard for a team to maintain that for 2 halves, but they came out with as much, if not more, fire than in the first half, and it's a good-looking team.
Yeah, they've passed the ball well. They've passed all the eye tests right now.
Yeah.
If they're not ranked in 1A right now, I would guarantee you if they keep it up, they should be going into New Year's at least ranked in the top 10.
I think what's most impressive about them is how disciplined they are on offense and defense. They run they execute their offense near perfect, and their defense is great. You know, if they've got one weak spot, it's probably down low.
Yeah.
That Clayton, he's a big boy, but I don't think he's a tremendous defender down there.
No, we've gotten to the, like I said, Landon has gotten to the rim quite a bit. We just haven't finished, and we're gonna have to crank up this defense right here and get a lot of stops. There's one stop. You got to start with the stop at a time. Well, there you go, Landon. Spun away. He should have gone up right away.
Get back.
He catches that right there. Just a simple drop step. He scores right away.
Watch backside.
He brought the ball down. That's where we go. We talked about earlier. Landon brought that ball down on that outlet pass right there, and the guy came in there and grabbed the ball. I would guarantee you tonight or tomorrow, Coach Mines goes through game tape and looks at that. He's going to make that point to Landon.
Clayton Weber with the first. A little jealous of Clayton's
hair.
Hair, yeah.
Me too.
Almost got a little bit of an afro going.
Yeah,
there.
I mean that's pretty. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty much jealous of anybody that can actually use a comb.
Yeah. Amen.
He probably has to use a brush though, because it's probably.
Pick? Do you pick that?
Yeah. I think Joey, we need it. Joey's got to be taking this game a little bit. If we're going to get a shot to get out there, we're going to have to be really aggressive on the offensive end, and Joey's going to have to take over a little bit.
There you go. That was a pretty shot.
Yeah.
And really, he's attempted some drives here, but they've done a nice job of shutting him down. So.
Yeah.
That was good. Nice move.
Under control right there.
Yep.
The night kid right there, under control right there. Came the jump stop. Kept the body right there in front of him.
Good looking shot by Nolan. Guys are just lights out.
Yeah. I will say I'd like to see what their shooting percentage is right now, because it's got to be up there. I don't know if he meant that for Cole or not. There you go.
Nice drive, little.
I think if Landon goes back
Flip
through
back.
there and he looks at this tape and Coach gets with him and Nick and stuff during practice and stuff and maybe get a little more confidence booster, because I think he can do that quite a bit if he wants to later on in the season.
Yeah, I mean, you forget he's just a sophomore. Because he's a good-sized kid.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a sophomore.
Yeah. Joey Youngblood with getting the foul right there, the next box out.
Still trying to figure out how to make his body do what I think his body knows he can do. Landon just doesn't know it in his head yet.
Yeah, like I said, he's only got one foul right now, so he can probably play a little bit more aggressive, and he's still got some plenty of fouls to give him. Moving the ball, we got to get.
Boom.
There we go. There's a shot. Josh Johnson for a three.
That's pretty three.
Cuts it to 11. Now you got to get some defensive stops.
I didn't even notice we got Santa Claus in the crowd over there in the student section tonight. Man, we got to get a defensive stop. Yeah.
He kept the ball high right up there. He caught the ball and went right high off the glass. There we go.
There we go.
But we just can't go bucket to bucket. We've got to get some stops.
Yep. That's 15 for Landon.
That's probably his most scoring
points. Should have
points.
about 30.
Yeah, he should. Actually, I guarantee you, Coach will probably be talking to him about that.
Yeah.
You could have had at least 30 points. He could be the leading scorer of all the kids here.
Yeah. We're playing better basketball right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be too little too late, and couple that with we're just not getting stops on the defensive end. But
well, you know, every game is important, but this game, if we can get a little bit better here, going into Thursday, it's a conference game, and it's a big rival too, playing Wapsie. They're ranked. They haven't lost yet this year, unless I don't know who they're playing tonight. But
I think they have Denver tonight.
They have well, no, they had Denver a while ago. They might have AP. I don't think they've had to play AP yet, or Dyke. I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet if they've had to play any of those guys yet.
Actually, AP has Denver tomorrow.
Denver, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they might have to see who Wapsie's got tomorrow. Pick up the defensive pressure right there. Joey's picking them up full court. You're going to have to crank up the defense a little bit more on this side right here.
Can't guard that.
Can't guard that. Had a hand in his face. Sometimes you just got to say, good shot. Just walk on the floor and try to do what you can.
Yeah, he's shooting right over top of him.
Yeah. Oh, you got to give it to Landon right there. We missed Landon there on the inside. We've got to get that ball. It'd be nice to get some steal, get some and one, so we're scoring with the clock off. That's too easy right there. McFadden, he's just put himself right there, got perfect position right there. You can tell he's a senior. Glass.
Banks open. 3:50 to go in this game. 68-55, Bosco on top.
Charge, yeah.
Yeah.
Landon did a good job right there. He set his feet right there and didn't move. That was a good call there. Landon did a perfect job. Didn't jump up, put his arms up. Took the charge.
I'm glad he stepped over because I'm afraid to think what Zach was going to do with that ball if he got all the way to the hoop. Right there.
There you go.
Nice pass. Great feed by Josh Johnson.
We got time. We got to get some stops here. We got to pick up. We got to get some steals. Getting some turnovers. Bosco hopefully make some mental mistakes. Travel. I was
going to say there's our best bet if we can get that guy out top.
I think coach is arguing with it, but he did. He got the ball and he slid it, came across. That's maybe one of those things you let junior high kids get away with a little bit, but in varsity basketball, you're going to call that, or they should consistently call that. Short.
Ooh. Pretty smart move by
Yeah,
Jack Kelly to.
He had the open jumper,
Yeah.
but then he told himself right there, might as well eat some clock and get a better shot. That's the thing right now. That's really good at basketball. Nice little move right there. Every time we make a little bit of a run, Bosco answers right back. Ooh, that's offensive right there.
Under control. That's dagger right there,
yeah.
Jason.
That's yeah, right there. That's a sweet little, let's say kiss, but that's almost a good night wave.
Yeah.
And I think probably Bosco's coach right now, that's what he's probably saying right now. Take care of that shot right there.
Yep.
Take care of the ball. No jump shots. We're driving the ball to the lane, and we're not going to foul him.
This is generally when Jesup historically has gone into the extreme slowdown offense where you painful to watch. Teams hate us for running it, but
the old four corners.
Yeah. There were games back in the day where I think back in the day Dad ran that for about an entire half one night.
Yeah. I think my senior year, we had Edco do that against us. We lost like a 28-24 game.
Yeah.
And then we got him here at our place after that. I think we hung 100 on him, so I think to make up for it.
Some fun basketball back then.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun basketball since then, too.
Yeah, it's been a lot right now. We just kind of been out of – there we go. I would guess Coach Schmines just tell him play hard, and, do what you can.
Yeah.
Take care of the ball. And I would guarantee you that Bosco's coach is probably nothing but layups and no jump shots.
Yep. So that foul, that's going to send Zach Huff to the line.
He's had himself a nice little game. He's got 10 points for a sophomore.
No good on the second. Josh Johnson comes down with the rebound.
Right there, Cade must shoot the ball right there. He got into the paint right there. He needs to shoot the ball right there. Bosco's being smart. We're putting a little defensive pressure on there, but Bosco's not biting and trying to force the ball. They're being patient. They are a very well-disciplined team.
Yeah.
They've made, if you look at their effort, they put great effort, and for their game plan and how they've played probably an A+ game of basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I would change if I was Coach Kellogg.
No, he should make sure he keeps this game film and go back and look at it and makes the show later in the season. If they start doing some things, they played almost a perfect game of basketball.
Yeah.
There we go, a little steal.
Oh, boy.
Just can't buy a bucket.
Call a foul there.
1:16 left in the game.
Called that on Huff.
Short, air ball. Now you come back here and make this one, hopefully. Nope. Oh boy, Joey.
Got it. That should have been an and one.
Yeah.
I will say one thing about this Jesup team. They don't have any give up in them.
No, I haven't seen one kid hang their head or yell or get mad.
And that's season long. I mean, in every game, they fight all the way to the end.
Yeah. And, like, if, the last thing about people got to realize, the last few years, you had 3 kids graduate last year. They're in the top 10 of scoring.
Yep.
And that's a lot of leadership and a lot of basketball that graduated. So there's some big shoes to fill. And pretty much the kid that saw much playing time last year was Joey. And, a handful of the other kids came in. But as far as a lot of playing time, Joey's the pretty much the only kid that came back from Alex Moore, and Cole played a little bit, and Dylan McCombs. But
Johnson with a quick 3. But, yeah, and Bosco's done a great job of containing Joey tonight.
Yeah.
So the one kid we do have back with a lot of experience, just he hasn't been a tremendous factor in the guy. He's got 12 points. I guess he's got more than I thought he had.
Yeah.
But
Landon's got 19.
Yeah.
And he easily, like we said earlier, he could have had over 30.
Yeah.
Because I would guarantee if you went down and looked on Buck's iPad down there, show his shooting, I bet you at least 8 to 10 shots right there at the lane that he didn't get in. Right at the hoop, too.
Yeah. Yep, no doubt. Good crowd for the game tonight. It's one thing about this Bosco Jesup game. It always
for a Monday night,
fills the stands.
You don't hear the crowds get on each other too much. You don't hear any too bad. You hear the student sections go back and forth a little bit, but that's the way it should be.
Of course, this game has never really been very close, and I think that's probably why you haven't heard much from the crowd because
they haven't had any. It hasn't. The tensions haven't grown too much. When we've gotten a little bit closer, made a run, they made a run back. So
refs have done a pretty nice job. They've probably missed a few here and there, but they're human. That's always going to happen.
I mean, no one's perfect like us.
That's right. That's right. That's why we're up here and everybody else is down there. Moore a little slow to get up down there, but seems to be okay.
Go up, Landon.
Nice board and put back by Landon.
Cut it to a 10-point game with 37 seconds. If we could have had that probably effort in the first half, it might have been a little bit of a difference maker going here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you definitely have a tighter game at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's basketball, right? Coulda, shoulda,
woulda.
woulda.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my golf game. If I wouldn't have blown those 17 putts.
Yeah. That's why I don't even golf.
I do wish I could do what they're doing out there. Flips. Can you see me doing flips across this court?
I could not.
How awesome would that be, though?
I'd pay money to see it, though. I'd pay Thursday night. I'll put some money in. I'm sure we get a fundraiser going for something for Christmas for food pantry or something to get Luke Baldwin to do some somersaults.
I'd land flat on my
cartwheels.
back.
Not a somersault. I'd like to see you do cartwheels.
I can do a cartwheel.
Well, you get if Doug Frush or if Dan Fox is announcing on Thursday night, you get them to announce that between the Fairbank and Jesup crowd. I think we raise some money.
I said I can do one. I didn't say I want to do one. I do think it'd be cool to just bust out a flip out of nowhere, though.
Yeah.
Whoa, jeez.
Little step
nice
through.
Step through.
We just can't get it a bucket right there. There we go. That was a story all night long. We took us 3 shots to get in there. 13 seconds, don't foul. I don't think Bosco's going to shoot. 10 seconds left right here. Bosco will probably let the kids shoot the free throw line, everybody else back. Don't even keep anybody up front.
Yeah, you wish we could have come in with this intensity that we're seeing now.
Yeah, well.
Sometimes you got to be behind the 8 ball before you can realize that you need that. But
and maybe this is the spark they need tomorrow for practice. Coach can be on or whatever. So you've got Marty, like you said, you got Marty coming in on Thursday. And you know that guy doesn't stop for anything.
No.
He's fast-paced basketball, push the ball up the floor.
Expect a barrage of three-point shots.
Three-point shots, and he's going to keep bringing kids in.
Just let it go, let it go.
No foul. Let's line up and shake hands. Yeah. Because like Thursday night's game, you know, Marty, we've gotten him the last few years, so he's looking to get a W.
Yeah. Well, this game is in the books. We've got Don.
It got closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the way things were going for a while there, I thought it was going to be a 30-point blowout. But, yeah, Jesup battled back, especially in that fourth quarter, brought it back to a respectable margin, 78-69 Don Bosco. So under a 10-point game anyway. But too little, too late. As we said before, you know, Don Bosco just looked like $1 million tonight in every phase of the game, defense, offense, passing. I can't say enough good about them. And nobody wants to hear me say this from Jesup, but like you said earlier, if you're doing the eye test, I would say we got beat by the better team tonight.
We did, and you know our effort was there. We gave great effort. We got to the rim. We didn't just make those shots, and they shot lights out, and they did those little things.
Yeah.
They rebounded the ball well, and they moved well without the basketball.
Yep. The good news is we get to come back and do it all again on Thursday. As you said just a little bit ago, we've got Wapsie Valley Warriors coming to town, and an opportunity to kind of redeem ourselves here and get a win before we go to break. So with any luck, we will do that. Any closing comments, Jason?
No. Hopefully, you know, Thursday we bring that effort that we saw in the fourth quarter. If we bring that in that Wapsie game, hopefully we can go in the right before Christmas break, going on a win.
Yep, right on. All right, well, for Jason Pilcher and our entire crew, Anthony Bye, Eric Clark, Tony Lang, from the Hawks Nest at Jesup Community Schools in Jesup, I'm Luke Baldwin, where the final score is Jesup 69 going down to Don Bosco 78. To watch this entire game on replay, as well as other previous Jesup High School athletic events, go to the videos section on our Facebook page. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology with music courtesy of bensound.com. Go Jayhawks, and good night.